Hello and welcome to another yoga session. Today we will be having a nice gentle yoga practice. This one again, because this is the end of the semester and this is we're getting into finals week. This one's going to be another relatively short one, so that you don't feel like you need to spend an hour on your yoga practice. I think that's a frequent misunderstanding, that you need to spend an hour, you need to spend an hour and a half. Honestly, the best workout to do is the one that you will do. The best movement to do is the one that you will do. The best breath practice to do is the one that you will do. The best stretching to do is the one that you will do. And sometimes the one that you will do is short and time efficient, if you will. So let's be time efficient together. Move to your mat. Go ahead and begin in child's pose. I know you usually begin on your back, but let's begin in child's pose. Why not? Something a little new, a little different. So child's pose, big toes touching, knees nice and wide. Fold forward over the legs. Relax your forehead into the earth. Arms are reaching forward on the mat. And just breathe for a moment. Notice any tension in your body. Notice the tension or tightness in the shoulders, tension or tightness in the neck, the hips, the knees, the ankles. Relax your belly. Relax your jaw. Relax your upper back. And now start to move the neck to the right, to the left. And so you've got your forehead still on the earth. Just turn the head to the right, to the left, like you're getting a little massage between your forehead and the mat. Turn to the right, turn to the left. Now on the next inhale, come on up to tabletop. And start to take it through a few rounds of cat-cow. So as you inhale, lengthen the sternum forward, gaze goes up. And as you exhale around the spine, tucking the chin to the chest. Nice and easy forward, backward flexion of the spine. Inhaling as the gaze goes up, exhaling as you round the spine. And you might also introduce some forward, backward movement here, not momentum. You're just kind of exploring a little forward, backward, like an ocean wave. Notice how your joints and muscles are feeling today. All right, now curl the toes under, shift the body weight back into the balls of the feet, and just for a moment, get a nice little stretch in the feet, the toes. Press the toes into the earth, so you're pressing back against your body weight there. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, straighten the legs, lift the hips, take it back to downward facing dog, and pedal the feet, right, left, press one heel, then the other into the earth. Nice deep breaths. As you wake up the backs of the legs, wake up the calf muscles, wake up the shoulders. Let's take a couple little leg lifts here. Inhale, lift the right leg, lead with the heel, and then set it back down on the exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg, lead with the heel, and set it back down on the exhale. 2 more times each side. Inhale, lead with the right leg. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. 1 more time each side. Inhale, right. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. glance up at the hands and walk your feet forward to meet your hands at the top of your mat. And now step your feet beneath your hips, so nice and wide on the mat. And now slip the hands inside the elbows and just gently sway side to side. Rotate the upper body around the legs here. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. And now bring the hands to the shins. Inhale as you halfway lift, lengthen the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale to stand, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, pull that breath to heart center. So let's take it through a couple half sun salutations here, just continuing to warm up the breath with movement. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand, sweep the arms. Exhale, pull that breath to heart center. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand, sweep the arms. Exhale, pull that breath to heart center. One more, half sun salutation. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand, sweep the arms. Exhale, pull that breath to heart center. Start to warm up the shoulders by taking some little arm swings here. And so just get nice and comfortable on your mat. You don't need to synchronize your arm swings with breath. We're just kind of encouraging a little bit of movement on the arms to shoulders here before we start to get more into our shoulders. Little self hugs, right over left, left over right. All right, now in addition to right over left and left over right, let's just take it forward, backward, up and down. Oh, you'll recognize this movement perhaps if you've been practicing with me before. You can use your breath to start to build some heat in your body with these little skier breaths. So it's not just about the arms, it's also about bending the hips, the hips and the knees. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 3 more. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Nice. Okay, step on back to the top of your mat. I know that didn't seem like gentle yoga. we're not gonna be too energetic today, but that just seemed appropriate. All right, back to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to the earth, step it back to plank, and now pause with your shoulders over your wrists. Tuck the tailbone under, activate the core, lower the knees to the earth, but you're not going into tabletop. I want you to keep that line between your shoulders and your knees. It's just that this is a modified plank. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, bend the elbows toward the knees as you lower to the earth. Inhale, cobra. Just peel the chest and shoulders off the mat. Exhale, chin back down. Let's do 2 more cobras. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Active in the upper back. Neck is long. Exhale. Press the palms into the earth and press it back to child's pose. So let's keep warming up the shoulders, getting up into the upper back here. And so in child's pose, we're going to do some child's pose lift-offs. So you've got your arms reaching forward, your palms on the earth. The elbows are straight, and so you're active. Your elbows aren't on the earth. They're straight, and so you're creating a straight line from your wrist to your shoulders. And now really activate the arm from the fingertips to the shoulder blades as you pick up the right hand off the earth and set it back down. Now pick up the left hand off the earth and set it back down. We're going just a millimeter on each side, right? Then left, then right, then left. And the idea here is that we're not moving any other parts of the body.
We're not opening up the shoulders. We're not opening up the chest to one side, right or left. This is all about activating those deep muscles in the upper back that connects the shoulder into the upper back. That could use some waking up. Probably. Right, left, right, left. Go ahead and get 4 more, 2 on each side.
Nice. Take it back up to tabletop and take it through a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale as you lengthen the sternum forward. Release the belly toward the earth. Exhale as you round the spine, tucking the chin to the chest. Forward, backward. All right, from tabletop, pick up the right leg and press the right leg out behind you. Have the toe on the earth and take some little ankle circles, some circles around the ball of the foot. And switch directions. Now switch sides. Pick up the left leg, same thing. Have the toe on the earth, and you're just mobilizing the ankle around the ball of the foot. Switch directions. Now back to tabletop. Pick up the right leg again, and now step it forward and outside the right pinky. So you're going outside of the right hand, outside the right shoulder. And let's start to mobilize that hip here. Breathe into that inner thigh. Take some little organic rolls with the knee. You might experiment with straightening up the knee if that's comfortable for you. All right, now back to tabletop. Let's do the same thing on the left side. Step it forward outside the left hand. Some little knee circles here on this side. Now take it back to tabletop. Pick up the right foot again. Step it forward underneath the right shoulder. Press the palms up onto that front knee. So you're climbing up onto the front knee here. And now inhale, arms overhead in a grounded low crescent lunge. Now interlace the hands, bring them behind the back of the head, and it's just like you're relaxing your head into your hands. Your elbows go nice and wide. Maybe even tip your chin up toward the sky. Feel that stretch across the fronts of the shoulders. And breathe. Think about tucking the tailbone under so you're not just dumping this back bend into the low back, but you're bringing it up into the upper back, the chest, the neck. Inhale, bring it back to center, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the earth, right back to tabletop. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Pick up the left foot, step it forward next to the left thumb. And you've got your foot underneath the left shoulder. Press up into this low lunge here. So you've got your hands on the front knee. Inhale, arms overhead. Low crescent lunge. Interlace the hands behind the back of the head. And same thing on this side. Pull the elbows wide. Squeeze the shoulder blades down and back. Breathe into the front of the chest, the fronts of the shoulders. Gaze goes up. Soft tuck under with the tailbone so that you're not bending, not focusing on the low back so much as you are pulling this back bend into the upper back. Inhale, arms overhead, back to crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the earth, back to tabletop. Curl the toes under, take an inhale. And on the exhale, take it back to downward facing dog. Okay, now a little extra challenge. We did those lift-offs in child's pose. Can you do even just the slightest bit of a lift-off in downward facing dog? And that doesn't mean that you have to pick up the hand off the earth. You might even just get light in one hand and then light in the other hand. The idea here is that you're, again, continuing to activate the upper back
Right, left, right, left. Try not to wiggle and wobble too much from right to left. This is about stability and control. Very nice. Glance up at the hands. Walk your feet forward to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand, sweep the arms. Exhale, pull that breath to heart center. All right, a little bit of balance pose and also getting back into our hips. Shift your body weight to your left leg and bring the right knee up in line with the hip. Interlace the hands around the front of the knee and just kind of pull that knee to the chest. And breathe. Focus on your balance. Find one point that's out in front of you that's not moving, something that you can look at, something that helps you center your gaze. And now, can you switch this stretch from pulling your knee to your chest to pulling the foot behind you to your glute? So you should feel a stretch in your left hip flexor, left quadricep. Find that center of gravity, that point that helps you balance. Take an inhale. And without slingshotting, lightly step that right foot back down onto the earth. Beautiful. All right, shift your body weight to your right foot and pick up the left knee. Interlace the hands around the left knee and pull it toward the face. Check in with your core. Don't just counterbalance your front leg by leaning back with your upper back. So kind of like in that lunge, you're not just dumping the back bend into the low back. Engage your glutes, engage your quadricep, engage your abdominals, tall through the crown of the head. If you have to counterbalance with your whole body rather than just relaxing your core and leaning back with your upper back. Ooh. All right, with control, can you shift your stance so that you're bringing your foot behind your glute here, coming into a standing stretch for your left quadricep, left hip flexor. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, with control, come on back to standing. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step it back to plank. Take it through a flow. Lower the knees to the earth. Bring the legs around in front of you. Lie down on your back. And just like you began your practice in child's pose, let's finish it up with a happy baby. So it's kind of like child's pose, but on your back. So pull the knees to your chest and then pull them wide. And now grab hold of the outsides of the feet and gently roll side to side. Nice deep breaths as you relax into the earth. Slowly release the feet to the earth and take on a resting posture as you intentionally take it through 5 full rounds of breath. I like to place my hands on my belly,
when I'm doing breath practice, just for a little bit of physical feedback about that belly breath. So take it through 5 full rounds of breath on your own time, on your own pace. This will be your resting pose. And reach the arms overhead toward the back, point the toes toward the front. Take a deep breath and a full body stretch from fingers to toes. And on the exhale, roll over to the right side. And then slowly press the earth away. Make your way back up to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes when you get there. Lightly rest your hands on your knees. Notice the changes that you've brought about in your joints, your muscles, your posture, your breath, your awareness, your sense of well-being. All of these things, all these changes that you bring about do take time, but more than that, they take intention, they take attention, they take awareness. Sorry about that. And these changes are all things that are available to you at any moment. On your next inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, pull that breath to heart center. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great day. Bye.